Alright, got some new taillights for the 240. Someone on Marketplace. Made good friends with them. They got a really nice 240. I'll actually put a picture of it up right here. One of the guys has a really nice 240. The other guy is swapping all of his stuff from his vert into his hatch that he just got. But we're going to take out these ugly smoked ones, put in these new ones. I think mine's only held in by like 2 bolts or something. There's like one here and one up here. That might be one too, I don't know, but this is just spinning, so I don't know. All right, so it's just those 2 bolts holding it in. These new ones don't have a little like rubber piece. I'm just gonna rip this one off and kind of put it on there for now. First one's in, and that already looks so much better, I'm not gonna lie. It just, these ones, I don't know. I just don't like them. I feel like the non-smoked looks so much better. So I'm gonna do this side. Got the other one out. Gonna put the old gasket on the new one. Throw her in there. All right, got both of them on. Definitely looks better. Those are so ugly. Do you like them? Mm-hmm. They look better?
Yeah.
I don't know what this is. It's like bent in there. I can probably unbend that.
I match.
You do. Dang, this thing is filthy. This is just from like the past week. But just from this past week, it's covered in pollen, pine needles, everything from the trees. New taillights look good though. But anyways, what we're gonna be doing right now is replacing some of the things on the engine to hopefully fix some vacuum leaks. So here's what you got. Guess how much these 6 things costed me. All these were 85 bucks. I guess they're all OEM. I think they're OEM. So we got the lower injector insulators for those because the front 2 are leaking and they're all old. And I was like, well, if I'm doing the front 2, I might as well do all of them. And my fuel rail doesn't have these spacers on it. So the fuel rail is sitting kind of crooked, and that's causing the injectors to not sit flush, and it's causing 2 major vacuum leaks right at these front 2 cylinders. So we're going to replace these and see how much better she runs. On a side note, I did just get the BMW back. It ended up being the ABS pump needed to be replaced, so that car's all good now. All right, so first things first. Your fuel rail will probably have more, but mine has these 2 right here, and you see how far up they're sticking? They're not supposed to stick like that. I mean, this one's not tightened down because I already took the fuel rail off, but they're not supposed to bottom out, so that's what the spacers are for. And there's one right here. Okay, it actually looks like we're missing one. So I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. But I mean, the back ones have been fine, so we're gonna have to get a bolt for that. But for now, we'll just... All right, so those bolts are gonna be 12s. And should be simple enough. I think this was already pretty loose, so. We have some washers on there, but that's not helping. Also gonna go ahead and disconnect the injectors just so I have some more room. All right, and it actually looks like we do have one more bolt down here. So we're gonna do that one too. All right, got the fuel rail out. And you can see we got 1 gasket, 2 gasket, 3 gasket, 4 gasket. So we're gonna replace all those. And I guess we'll have to skip that bolt for now, but those ones weren't leaking before, and it's still got a bolt like right under them, so I'm hoping that for now it might be better. Or not better, but fine. So I'm gonna go ahead and probably give these holes a wipe down and replace all the gaskets. I mean, they look fine, but might as well just replace all of them. All right, so those little things are in. I'm gonna guess that the little spacers sit like in between these brackets because there's a big gap. All right, we've got it bolted down. Honestly, that one's not even in there that flush, but I didn't feel like taking it back apart because I'm going to have to anyways, but we're just going to see how she runs now. Gonna plug all these back in. Batteries connected. This thing's a mess. All right. He's in neutral. Damn. All right, so this is why you always make sure the little things are good, because I think I recorded the last clip where this one wasn't pushed in all the way, and I was like, let's just see how it runs. It ran like absolute garbage, all right? And I just pushed it back in. I unbolted it and made them flush again, and just doing that went from it stalling and all that to this. Not perfect, but let's see how that. Yeah, it's still got a slight misfire, but I'll figure it out.
Look who it is.
You can't tell. Look at the puddle we left. Something happened. I don't know what
Something
exactly
big,
what yet.
something big.
Might not be as bad as we thought. I'm looking at it. Look at the seal around the O-ring for the oil filter seal. I don't know if I tightened it too much, but look at where it bubbles out right there, and then right there a little, right there a little. I think it's that because it's all around this, and like there's nothing under here. It's all just right here, and it's pulled up right there. I honestly think it's this little O-ring around here. Goodbye, Beamer. What is this, the fucking second or third tow?
Of course.
In a few months of ownership?
Getting saved by a Ford, of course.
Old Ranger. Why is it shaking so much? Dude, you can parallel park. Go so slow in reverse. You gonna hit the rocks.
Park my whip next to your whip.
We out. Alright, it's time to do an oil change on the 240. Some Mobil 1 5W30. Got a filter in the car, but I don't know when the last time the oil was changed, and I know it's low on oil and it's dark, so we're gonna go ahead and do it now. Hopefully they give me the right filter. We'll see if it works. But I'm gonna get under there, drain the oil. Just gotta get my tools out. All right, going under. A little tight, but can see the drain bolt right there on the side of the oil pan. So I'm gonna crack that loose. Can we do it without getting oil loss though? I don't know if I'm ready for how dark this oil's about to be. It's dark. Sucks my oil pan's really dirty, but we'll see if it has any glitter in it. Oh yeah, definitely a little. Could be Also, old residue from the pan. I know one of my buddies changed it and it was sparkly. We'll be all right. It's a K after all. And there was not a lot of oil in there either. All right, so if you look in there, we're definitely not at 4 quarts. There's no way that's 4 quarts, and it's a little sparkly. I'm gonna put the bolt back in. Then the oil filter is up here. I'm going to unscrew the oil filter and make a huge mess. And then after the oil filter's off, I'll put the new one on, lubricate the O-ring, and we'll fill her up with oil. She's still draining a little bit, but throw that back in. Clean up the edges. I mean, over here, there's not really any oil or anything, so I think it leaks a lot of power steering fluid, though. Snug her up. All right, we're good. Oil filter's right there. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that that is not hand loose. Yeah, definitely not. Good thing I got something. So what I got here is a universal oil filter wrench. I went down bottom and was able to loosen it way easier. So we're just gonna take this off. All right, yep, it's coming. Gonna bring this up easy. Yep. I'm gonna lube up the new filter. Yes, I'm using the old oil just to get it on there. Should be good. Now we're gonna install this one. All right. Gonna be a little tricky to get it in there with one hand. The oil filter is on. Screwing it down now. I did get the right filter, so that's good. All right, now it's time for 4 quarts of this Mobil 1 5W30. Full synthetic. See how the 240 likes her. All right, it's time to fill her up. Got some rags around it. I think we should be able to pour this without a funnel. So this is a 5 quart jug. We're not gonna use the whole thing. It's only 4 quarts that needs to go in here. Let's see where we're at right now. Got like 1 more quart to go. All right, let's see. I'll just check the dipstick. See where we're at. We're actually perfect right there. Right there, we are perfect. So that's good. The filter's on, filter's tightened. We'll just clean up around here. Didn't really spill much, but give this a little wipe down. Last but not least, we'll put our cap back on. Should be good. I guess we'll give her a first start. See how happy she is with the new oil. I really need to get a new exhaust. It's leaking so bad because there was like barely even a gasket and like the exhaust barely aligned. So I think I'm just gonna get another cheap eBay one for now. Maybe weld a resonator in. But I mean, at least she idles.
She love my swag, yeah, she love my teachings and I sag. You just saw the back, why you hit my phone, you can't come back. No, it isn't that, no, it isn't that, like where you sat. Ever since you left me, I'm getting my grocery, and I'm glad. Sorry, that I'm back hard, and it's got you talking shit. Tossing all up on the gram, calling me a narcissist.